Most people who ask for sole custody have no idea what it is they're asking for. Look, there are differences between sole custody, especially sole physical custody, primary physical custody, and joint physical custody. And sole physical custody means the other parent never sees the child or children. Never. Nada. Not a visitation, not an access period, not a holiday, not a birthday visit, nothing. That is sole. And the people who are asking for it honestly don't even want it. Most of the people who come in my office and they ask for sole custody of their children, I ask them, what kind of relationship do you want your child to have with your co-parent 5 years from now? Oh, I want it to be a great relationship. I want them to go to their graduation and their wedding. I want them to be part of their lives. Of course, I want them to never lose their father, their mother, their parent. Well, then don't ask for sole custody. What you're probably thinking about is primary physical custody. Primary physical custody is when the child lives primarily with one parent and has access with the other parent. Sometimes it's every other weekend and a dinner visit. Sometimes it's 3 weekends a month. Sometimes it's in the summer. It can be a variety of different things, but it's not 50-50. So think about what's best for your children, not just today, but also 3 years from now, 5 years from now, and 10 years from now. Think about what relationship you want them to be able to have with both of their parents, with both of their parents' families. Make sure your children have the opportunity to know who they are. And remember, at the end of the day, when you say bad things about the other parent or you try to cut out the other parent completely, you're cutting out half your child, because that's what the child's going to hear. They know they're half you. They know they're half the other parent. And if you're trying to get rid of half of them, what are you doing to your kid? So for those of you who want sole custody, I want you to sit down and really think about those questions. And if at the end of the day, the other parent is so unfit and dangerous to be around your child at all, by all means, ask for sole custody. If not, start thinking about the future you want to create for them and finding a custody schedule that will actually get them to that future. Joint physical custody is any type of custody arrangement where both parents get the opportunity to see their child. Now, some people think joint physical custody means 50-50. Not necessarily. Joint physical custody is when both parents have an opportunity to have access to and to parent their child. That means maybe 50-50, maybe every other weekend, maybe something totally different that meets your family and your child or children's needs. But joint custody is just that, joint between you and your co-parent. Assuming that both parents are fit and proper parents, there are so many advantages to joint custody. But here are some of my favorites. The first is that children get to know both of their parents. And especially after a divorce or breakup, they probably didn't see the best sides of both of their parents when the relationship was crumbling. Now with joint custody after the separation, they can see their parents coming to life again, to having a new beginning, to recreating something special for themselves. And that can be pretty special for the child. Another advantage to joint custody is that each parent gets a break. Look, every parent needs a break now and then. I don't care how devoted of a parent you are, you need some time off. And joint custody naturally lets you do that. It also lets you get a lot of those day-to-day chores done when the child's with the other parent. So when the child's with you, you can give them some focused attention. And that can be really special as well, and a benefit of joint custody. Another benefit of joint custody is that the child really can have an opportunity to create multiple traditions. I talk about that in context usually of holidays. I can't tell you how many people get so upset when they think about missing their first Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever special holiday with their child or children. And I know it's hard, but it's hard for you. How cool is it for the child that they get to have a tradition with mom's family and a tradition with dad's family? Or get to decorate 2 different bedrooms, or even get to have multiple birthday celebrations. And yes, I said get to, because if you sell it to your children as an opportunity for more and an opportunity to, especially when new significant others or even step siblings come in, to expand their hearts and their love and their family, well, that can only be special too. So joint custody, lots of benefits, but remember, you get some time off, your children get to expand their hearts, and most importantly, they get to see a new, shiny beginning for you and your co-parent. If you're going through a child custody situation and you're not sure what is right, it can be hard. You have to think about your child's needs today as well as their needs in the future and the future you want them to have. And it's a lot to navigate. At Z Family Law, we don't write endings, we create new beginnings. And we're happy to help you create your new beginning for your family.